Okay, Rahma.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak. How are you, Rahma? And which surah did you memorize?
Al-Ala.
Okay, can you recite it?
سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي أخرج المرعى
قدر فهدى والذي قدر فهدى
والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى
أخرج المرعى. This one, can you turn on the fan?
فجاء له موسى نحو سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى سيذكر من يخشى
ويتجنبها الأتقى
الذي يصلى النار الكبرى
ثم لا يموت
فيها ولا يحيى
قد
أفلح من تزكى
قد أفلح من تزكى
وذكر اسم ربه فصلى
وذكر اسم ربي وصلى بل تكسبون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف
إبراهيم وموسى.
إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. But revise it again, okay? Revise it again. All right. Ira came or no? Okay. So we will read Nurani Qaida now. Okay. Okay, can you read from here?
Yes.
Can you read it?
Stand here.
Start with it.
Wata zabar wata zabuta wata rasabara watara watara
रा जबर मत वत्तरा हमजा जेर ई वत्तरा ई बाजेर बी वत्तरा ई बी
والترائفي
Next.
واو نون زبر والنون زبرنا ونا شين زرشي والنشي تاتي
खड़ा जबर ता वन्नाचिता
والنشطاتي
Mhm.
والنشطاتي
Mhm. One.
والنون زبر والنون زبرنا ونا عين قد زبر
जाजेर जी आइन खड़ा जबर आ वन्नाजिआ ताजेर ती वन्नाजिआती
والنازياتي
वन्नाजिआती
والنازياتي
वाव सीन जबर वस सीन खड़ा जबर सा वस्सा बाजेर बी सा खड़ा जबर हा वस्सा वस्सा बिहा ताजेर ती वस्सा बिहाती
Can you go a little bit slower? It's too fast for
ओके
me.
ओके वाव सीन जबर वस
وسين زبر وسين
सीन खड़ा जबर सा वस्सा
والذبي والسابي ها كل زبرها والسابها تازتي والسابياتي
माशाअल्लाह तबारक अल्लाह
فاسين زبر فس سين زبر سا فسا غازبي فسابي كاف كل زبر كا فسابيش كا دازرتي فسابقاتي فسابقاتي
फालाम जबर फल
فلام زبر فل
मीम पेश मुंह
ميم بيش مو فلمو
फल मुंह दाल 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 जबर दाल
دال زبر دا فل
दाल बा जबर दब फल मुदब बाजेर बी
فالمدبي
रा जबर रा राम रा खड़ा जबर रा ताजती फल मुदब्बिराती
فالمدبرات تابع بيشتب لام سين زبر
लाम सीन जबर लस तुबलस सीन जबर
لام
सा
سين بلس تبلس سين زبر سا تبلس را
रा
زبر
जबर
را
तुबलस रा
را زبر را
हमजा जेर ई रा पेश तुबलस रा इरू
تبلس را رو
फा जबर फा
فا
जबर मा
ميما زبر ما
आजेर ही फमा ही
ما فما
फमा ही
لام زلي
लाम तेली
لام لام زلل
फमा हिली
فما هيلل Kaf kar zabar kafa zerfi kafi raz
Yeah.
raya zeri kafiri noon zabarna kafira kafirina kafirina
बाजेर लाम बिल
This one. You just did it.
balam zerbil
खा पेश
peshkun bilkul
Moon Zabana.
कुन्ना बिल कुन्ना
bilkun
सीन जेर लाम सिल कुन्ना सिल बिल कुन्ना
kunnasil
जी जबर जा वाव
Ji
जबर वा
zabar ja, wow zabar wa, jawa, razeri,
Now is connected.
राजेर लाम
zeril,
रा लाम जेर
jawaril,
बिल कुन्ना सिल जवारिल
kafin, peshkun, nun zabina kunna, sin zersi kunnasi,
Okay.
कुन्ना सी अलिफ जेर हा ता जेर दी
ihdi
नून सॉद नस नस सॉद जेर اهدنا الصي
اهدنا
را زبر را اهدنا الصراط تا زبر تا زبر لام تل
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم تا زبر تا مستا
काफ जेर ये
काफ जेर की
मुस्तकीम
मीम जबरमा इत्तिना सिरातिल मुस्तकीम
good mashallah tabarakallah. Okay, so now we will read the new lesson over from here. Neem zabar ra mar ra pesh waw ru maru
maru
ra ba zabar rab bazir bi rabbi ra ba zabar rab
Rabbi
okay. Mim dal zabar mud mim dal pesh mud dal zabar ta dat muddat
Rabbi muddat
No, you have to repeat.
mim dal pesh mud dal ta
dal pesh mud
dal ta zabardat muddat
dal
Dal.
ta zabardat muddat
Look on the screen. Dal is connected with ta. Muddat.
muddat
ha pesh ha qaf pesh
peshu muddat
qaf ta zabarqat huqqat muddat huqqat
muddat hukkat
fa zabar khaf fa zabar ta fat khaffat
Zabar khaf. Come on, repeat. Zabar khaf.
kafa berkaf
Zabar
kata berfat
khaf.
kafat
ta ba zabar tab ba ta zabar bat
taba bertat tab
ba ta zabar bat
bata berbat
tabbat
Tabat.
ता ज़बर ता,
Tajabata.
खालाम ज़बर खल,
Hal. Khazbra.
No. Khalam zabar khal.
Khalan Zabra Khol.
दखल,
Dakhal.
Dakal.
लाम ता ज़बर लत, तखल्लत,
Dakalat.
काफ ज़बर का, काफ दाल ज़बर कद,
Kaf dal zabar kad.
Kavdal Zabra Kad.
दाल मीम ज़बर दम,
Dal Mim Dabadam.
कद्दम,
Kadam.
तापिश्तू,
Tapishtu.
कद्दमतू,
Kadamtu.
मौसाद ज़बर वस,
Masal Zabra was.
सात पेश सू, सात पेश बाव, सुब,
Wasu. Wadawapish.
वसुब,
Wasub.
हाजिर ही,
Hazari.
वसुबही,
Yes.
Wasubhi.
वाशीन ज़बर वश,
Wawshin Zabra was.
शीन मीम ज़बर शम,
Shinin Zabra Sham.
वशम,
Washam.
सीन ज़ेर सी,
Inversi.
वशमसी,
Washamsi.
वाशीन ज़बर वश,
Wawshin Zabra was.
शीन ज़बर फा, शफ,
Shin Zabra Fa Shaf.
वशफ,
Washaf.
ऐन ज़ेर ई,
Ainzari Washaf.
वशफ़ई,
Washafi.
बाज़ेर सौद, बिस,
Bazir Swabis.
सौद बा ज़बर सब,
Swad Bazir Swab.
बिस सब,
Bisab.
राज़ेरी,
Rosary.
बिस सबरी,
Bisabri. But isn't there a circle?
Stop. You just say some of the letters.
Okay, is it done? Okay, your lesson is still here. Inshallah, we will hear the next week. Okay. Now, can you recite Surah? Can you recite Surah Surah Nas?
Kul.
Auzu billahi.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Malikin nas. Ilahin nas. Min sharri waswasil nas. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas. Min jinnati wan nas.
Okay. Fi sudurin nas. Okay. Can you recite Surah Al-Falaq? Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq.
Kul a'udhu bi rabbin falaq. Min sharri ma falaq. Min sharri hasid. غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, can you recite Surah Ikhlas? Qul huwallahu ahad.
قل الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, just a minute. We did not do our Islamic studies. We should do the Islamic studies first. Just a minute. Why is it not opening? It should be open. It's not opening. It's okay. The Islamic studies book is not opening. Okay, we will continue with the surahs. Can you recite Surah Al-Masad Tabbat Yada?
إبراهيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب فيها من مسد.
Okay. Can you recite Surah An-Nasr, Iza Ja'a Nasrullahi wal Fath? Iza Ja'a Nasrullahi wal Fath.
رأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا ربي
Fasabbih bihamdi rabbika. Fasabbih bihamdi rabbika. Wastaghfir. Innahu kana tawwaba.
توابا.
Okay. Can you recite Surah Al-Kafirun? Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun.
يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, can you recite Surah Inna Atinakal Kausar, Surah Kausar?
إن أهديناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانهر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, can you recite Surah Al-Ma'un, Arayta Allazi Yukazzibu Bid-Din?
أرأيت الذي كذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يرد على طعام المسكين وغير للمصلين الذين هم from صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. Can you recite Surah Surah Quraysh, Li Ilafi Quraysh?
لإلاف قريش إلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي يطعمهم من جوع أمرهم من خوف.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, can you recite Surah Fil? Arayta Alam Tara Kayfa Fa'ala Rabbuka?
ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل
Alam Yaj'al
جعل كيدهم في تضليل
وأرسل عليهم
عليهم طير مبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Humaza, Al-Wailu Likulli Humazatil Lumaza?
ويل لكل الذي جمع مالا وعدده يحسب أن ماله أخلده
كلا لينبذن
كلا لا ينبذن في الحطمة وما أدراك ما الحطمة نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع على الأفئدة إنها عليهم مؤصدة في أمد ممددة.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. Can you recite Surah Al-Fajr, Wal Asr, Surah Asr, Wal Asri Innal Insana? Surah Asr.
وعمل الصالحات
وتواصوا بالحق
وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Al-Hakum At-Takathur? Surah Al-Takathur? Al-Hakum At-Takathur?
ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون
كلا لو تعلمون
كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين وترون الجحيم
ثم لترونها
ثم وترونها عين اليقين
ثم لتسألن.
تسألون يومئذ عن النعيم.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Surah Al-Qari'ah? Al-Qari'ah tum Al-Qari'ah.
القارية ما القارية وما أدراك
Al-Qari'ah.
يوم يقوم الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالإفل المنفوش فأما ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية
وأما من خفت موازينه
وموازينه
فأمه هاوية.
فأمه هاوية
وما أدراك ما هي.
وما أدراك ما هي نار الله نار حامية.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Al-Adiyat wal-Adiyati dabha?
العاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا أثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن
الإنسان
لربه لكنود
وإنه على ذلك
وإنه لذلك لشهيد
وإنه لحب الخير
بالغير لشديد قال يعلم إذا بطل ما في الكبور وحصل ما في الصدور
إن ربهم
بهم يومئذ عن لكبير.
Okay. Can you recite Surah Az-Zalzala? إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها.
إذا زلزلت
إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها.
وأخرجت الأرض مثقالها
وقال الإنسان ما لها.
وقال الإنسان ما لها
يومئذ يصدر الناس
تسوق
أشتاتا يروا.
يومئذ ندت أشتت ما لهم ومن
ومن
يعمل
يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره. ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
شر.
Okay. Can you recite Surah Al-Bayyinah? لم يكن الذين كفروا. Surah Bayyinah.
بسمه لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة. رسول من الله مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما كفر الذين ألقي الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة
وما أمروا
رسول من الله رسول من الله
رسول من يتلو صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما
تفرق الذين
أوتوا الكتاب
الكتاب
إلا
إلا
من
من بعد ما
جاءتهم
جاءتهم البينة وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله
مخلصين له الدين
حنفاء
ويقيم
ويقيموا الصلاة
الصلاة
ويؤتوا الزكاة
وذلك
وذلك دين القيمة إن الذين كفروا
دين الخيمة إلا الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب
نار
والمشركين
جهنم خالدين فيها
أن في نار جهنم خالدين فيها
أبدا
أولئك هم
أولئك هم شر
البرية
البرية إن الذين آمنوا
الذين
وعملوا الصالحات
آمنوا
أولئك هم خير البرية
خير
خير البرية
جزاؤهم
إن ربهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا
رضي الله عنهم
ورضوا عنهم
ذلك لمن خشي ربه
ذلك من خشي ربه.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Al-Qadr? Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr.
أنزلناه في ليلة القدر
Wama adraka
الواقع
ma laylatul qadr.
على
Laylatul qadri
ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر الملائكة
بإذن ربهم
سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Okay. Can you recite just a minute. Surah Al-Alaq. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Surah Alaq.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ ربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى
عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى
وأمر التقوى
أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى
كلا لئن لم ينتهي
لنسفا بالناسية ناسية كاذبة خاطئة
قاتية
فليدع نادية سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب. Okay. Can you recite Surah Watteen? Watteen والزيتون.
والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين قد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن
تقويم.
في أحسن تقويم. في أحسن تقويم. ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين.
الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون.
وما يكذبك
ما يكذبك
بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
يحكم الحاكمين.
Okay. Can you recite Surah what is the Surah? Alam Nashrah Laka Sadrak. Surah Inshirah. Surah Inshirah.
ألم نشرح
Alam Nashrah Laka Sadrak.
لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
إنما
إنما العسر يسرا
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا
فرغت فانصب.
انصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay. Can you recite Surah Duha, Wadduha Wallayli Iza Saja?
والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى
وللآخرة
والآخرة خير لك من الأولى
ولسوف يعطيك
ولسوف يؤتيك فترضى
ربك فترضى.
ربك فترضى
ألم يجدك
ألم يجدك
يتيما فآوى
فآوى
ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم
وأما السائل فلا تنهر
وأما بنعمة ربك
وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Okay, MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay, can you recite Surah Layl? Wallayli Iza Yaghsha?
Go on. Okay.
Wallayli Iza Yaghsha?
يا والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق
خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى
والصدق بالحسنى فسنيسرك لليسرى
وأما من بخل واستغنى
وأما من بخيل واستغنى
وكذب بالحسنى
وكذب بالحسنى
بالحسنى
ما يغني عنه ماله
إذا
تردى
إن علينا للهدى
الهدى وإن للآخرة
وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى
والأولى
فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى
لا يصلى
لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى
أوكي ما شاء الله
الذي
كذب
كذب وتولى سيجنبه الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى
وما لأحد من عنده من نعمة تجزى
وما يعلم أنه من نعمة تجزى
إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى
إلا ابتغاء
وجه ربه الأعلى
ربه الأعلى
ولسوف يرضى
يرضى.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you recite Surah Washams, Washamsi Waduhaha? Surah Washams
والضحى
والقمر إذا تلاها
والقمر إذا تلاها
والنهار إذا جلاها
والليل
والليل إذا يغشاها وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس سواها
ونفس وما سوى
ونفس وما سواها
وألهمها فجورها وتقواها
وتقواها
قد أفلح من زكاها
وقد ظنن تساها
كذبت ثمود بتقواها
إذن بقى
قال رسول الله ناقة الله وسقيا
فكذبوه
كذبوا
وعقروها
دمدم عليهم ربك
ربهم بذنبهم فسواها
بهم فسواها
ولا يخاف عقباها. Okay. 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 Can you recite Surah Balad? سورة بلد لا أقسم بهذا البلد. سورة بلد لا أقسم بهذا البلد.
Let's begin now.
وأقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد
ووالد وما ولد.
لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن
في كبد.
تقويم.
أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد.
يقدر
يقدر عليه أحد.
يقول
يقول
يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا.
ألم نجعل
ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين ولقطان العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة
فك رقبة.
أو إطعام في يوم
في يوم ذي مسغبة. يتيما ذا مقربة.
يتيما ذا مقربة
أو
أو مسكينا ذا متربة.
أو مسكين ذا مقربة
ثم كان من الذين آمنوا وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالمرحمة.
وتواصوا بالمرحمة.
أولئك أصحاب الميمنة.
أولئك أصحاب الميمنة.
والذين كفروا
والذين كفروا
بآياتنا
مشأمة
عليهم
علينا مفسدة في
Okay, I think your lesson is till here. Inshallah, I will see you next week. And do revise your Nurani Qaida lesson, okay? And all of the surahs. Revise your surahs all. And the new surah as well. Surah Ala, you should revise it, and all other surah. Inshallah, we will see you next week. Inshallah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, Miss Saba? Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How is everyone?
I did have a class last time.
Good. Okay. Wow, this makes a lot of classes, right?
Mr.
Yes.
Saba, there's a baby here, and so if there's noise on my side, just don't get disturbed.
There's a lot of noise.
Or maybe you can mute yourself, Asma. Yeah, I'll mute myself.
Okay. So how was everyone's Eid?
Great. It was very good. It was fantastic.
Can you hear me, everyone?
It was nice, but the thing is, Pakistani Eids they slaughter an animal, and I'm super sad about it.
Okay. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
I can't hear anyone right now. What's wrong? The voice is breaking up. And what does that mean? Whose internet is not working? Is it mine or is it yours?
I don't know. Your voice is breaking in mine as well, so I think it's yours, Miss Saba.
Okay, now I can hear properly. Maybe it's just a little bit. Okay, so
I couldn't hear that for a second too.
how was everyone's Eid?
It was pretty great.
Yes, what did you do?
Well, my mom visited her sister's house.
Okay. What about Aika and Raja? Okay, whose noise is from the back? Like I can hear some child. Is it Asma yours?
What?
Like we can hear some child from the back. Whose noise is that? Who's that child talking from the back? I can hear back sound. Whose is it?
I visited
Okay,
the house.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Okay, so now you can see that it's pretty quiet. Is that right, Haika?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen and check the homework. So where is the Google Classroom? Sunday Islamic School. Okay, nobody handed in, but was it because of?
It was because when we did the Eid class, we didn't do any homework in the class.
Okay, so let's get started with the Quran. Okay, Surah Baqarah. Oh, we did Surah Baqarah. Let me just check. Where are we? We completed, mashallah. Okay, so we were in Surah Ali Imran. We did 1 to 3. So we start from Ali Imran, verse number 4, chapter number 3, verse number 4. Okay, so who's starting first? Who's going to read this ayah? Yeah, just no.
I'll read first. Haika.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I cannot see. من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان إن الذين يكفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتهى.
Citation. What? Oh, yeah. What's wrong? You see this crystal green line? I don't know why it's coming. Anyways, we'll go forward. Min bubble Hudan is Anzala, and he revealed Al-Furqan. Inna verily Alladina in lahum for that punishment shadid is severe. Wallahu, and Allah Aziz is almighty. Translation.
Translation is from
It just,
you keep on turning it.
yeah.
Translation is before as guidance for the people, he revealed the criticism, i.e. the Quran. Indeed, those who disbelieve in the verses of Allah will have a severe punishment, and Allah is exalted in might, the owner of retribution.
And Allah is exalted in might and owner of retribution. Okay. Who's going to include the next one too as well? Small one.
Okay, I'll read the next one as well. Inna Allah la yakfa alayhi sha'u fi ul arzi wa la fi samain.
في السماء. Okay. في السماء. Okay. Inna. Okay. Indeed, Allah, la, not, yakhfa, is hidden, alayhi, from him, shay, anything, fi, in, ardi, in the earth, wala, and not, fi, in, as-sama. So nothing is hidden from Allah, whether it's in the earth or the skies, heaven. Okay, translation?
Indeed, from Allah, nothing is hidden from the earth nor in heaven.
Nor in the heaven. Good. Okay, who's reading next?
Me. Asma.
Go ahead.
هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم.
Who is he? Allazi, those who, the one who. يصور is to shape. Come you fil arham in the wombs. Kaifa, however. Yasha, he wills. La, not. Illa, God, illa, except. Huwa, him, Azizul Hakim, all the mighty and the wise. Translation?
It is he who forms you in the wombs, whoever he wills. There is no deity except him, the exalted and might, the wise.
Good. This is a big one. Who wants to read the bigger one? It's Rauda's turn. Whose turn is it?
Oh,
Rauda,
read this
is it your
one too.
whose turn? Okay, you can read if no one else is reading. Is Rauda there? Rauda? Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Read it then, please.
What?
Okay, Asma, can you please mute yourself?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من هو الذي أنزل عليك الكتاب منه آيات محكمات هن أم الكتاب وأخر متشابهات فأما الذين في قلوبهم زيغ فيتبعون ما تشابه منه ابتغاء الفتنة وابتغاء.
Okay, let me give you 1 second. Let me just. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So go ahead. Ta'wil over here. Start from ta'wil. Oh, sorry. So much moving around.
في العلم يقولون آمنا. Oh wait, no. Okay. تعويله وما تعلم تعويله إلا الله والراسخون في العلم يقولون آمنا بما كل من عند ربنا
وما كذبوا إلا أولو الألباب.
I can't hear you guys.
I can't hear Miss Saba.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now I can hear
Oh,
you.
now we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Miss Saba, you're glitching.
One second. One second. No. Okay.
Miss Saba, I cannot hear you.
I can't hear you guys.
Asma, I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you too. I don't hear Miss Saba.
Same.
It's like she's talking, but she's not.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I still hear you.
What
No
happened?
wait.
The line, I think there was internet problem. It just, I have to share the screen again. Okay. Again, it's not turning. Where were we? Ta'wil, okay, with the interpretation. Yeah. And those who fee in In knowledge, Luna, they say we believe, Amanna, we believe. Bihi, in it. Kullu, all min is Indi from Rabbina, our Lord. Wama, and not. Yazakkaru, take heed. Take heed. Take heed means take advice or do zikr illa except ulu. Ulul, U is a possessor. Al-Bab, man of understanding. Al-Bab is the man of understanding, or those who are intelligent or have brains, you can say. Those of understanding. Okay, the translation, please. Okay, Asma, can you mute yourself?
Do I read the translation?
Yes.
Okay. It is he who has sent down to you, O Muhammad, the book, and it are the verses that are precise, and they are the foundation of the book, and others unspecific. As for those whose hearts as deviation from the truth, they will follow that of if which is unspecific, seeking discord and seeking an interpretation suitable to them. And no one knows its true interpretation except Allah. But those firm in knowledge say we believe in it. All of it is from our Lord, and no one will be reminded except those of understanding.
Okay. So, who read less? Asma, you want to read next?
I mean, sure. All right. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب.
Okay, now mute yourself. Rabbana, where is it? Rabbana, our Lord, la, do not, nuzigh, tuzigh, deviate, qulubana, our hearts, ba'da, after is when, hadaytana, you have guided us. Haday is guided, na is us. Ta is you. Hadaytana, you have guided us. Wa and hab, grant, lana, for us, min, from, ladunka, yourself, rahma, mercy, innaka, indeed you, anta, you, al-wahhab. Wahhab is the bestower. So,
Miss Saba,
yes.
my little sister is named Rahma.
Very nice, beautiful name. And what does it mean?
Merciful. I don't know.
Oh, we did right here. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
That's not mercy.
Yeah. Okay, someone mute yourself. Okay, very good. So Rahma means mercy. And the Rahma comes in the word Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and most compassionate. Right? From the same root word Rahma, which is mercy. Okay. Asma, can you please read the translation?
Okay. Who say, Our Lord, let not our hearts divide after you have guided us and grant us from yourself mercy. Indeed, you are the bestower.
Yes. So this is a dua we also read. Do you remember the dua? Any one of you? ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك الرحمة إنك
I don't really memorize duas.
But you must have heard this a lot of times, this dua, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's a dua that we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is telling us how to say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let not our hearts, deviate, like go away from the guidance and grant us from yourself mercy. So once you have iman, you ask Allah not our hearts to deviate from it and grant us for yourself mercy. We need Allah's mercy, right? Indeed, you are the bestower. So we'll end over here on the 8th. Okay, and see Aisha, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay. Yo is Surah An'am, verse number 11, is that right?
Yep.
6, doing verse number 11. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Go ahead, Aisha.
قل سيروا في الأرض ثم انظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. We'll say Siru. Siru means to travel. Fi in earth, the earth, summa, and then unzir. To see. Kaifa, how. Kana was. Akibat, the end. Al mukazzibin, of the ones who rejected. Translation?
Say, travel through the land and observe how was the end of the deniers.
Deniers, yes. They got destroyed, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I think, go and travel on the earth and see how they were destroyed, who denied the truth. Okay, next.
قل لمن ما في السماوات والأرض قل لله كتب
كتب على كتب على
كتب على نفسه الرحمة لا يجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Qul means say. Okay. Qul. Where's the highlighter? No. Okay. Qul. Okay. Liman, to whom belongs ma, what, fi, in astamawat, the heavens, wal ardi, and the earth. Qul, say, lillahi, to Allah. Kataba, he has decreed, Allah, upon nafsihi, himself, ar-rahmah, the mercy. La yajma'annakum, surely we will assemble you. La is for surely. Ja'a is jama'a is assemble. Na is Kum is you. La yaj ma'annakum, surely he will assemble you. Ila on yom, oops. Okay. Yom means the day, al-qiyamah, the resurrection, la, not raiba, doubt, fihi, fi is in, he, it, allazina, those who khasiru, have lost, anfusahum, themselves, fahum, then they, la, not, yu'minun, believe. Translation, Aisha?
Say to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and earth. Say to Allah, He has agreed upon Himself mercy. He will assure assemble you for the day of resurrection about which there is no doubt. Those who will lose themselves that day do not believe.
Okay. Next.
وله ما سكن في الليل والنهار وهو السميع العليم.
Masha tabarakallah. Wa and lahu, for him, ma is whatever, sakana, dwell, live. Fi in layl, the night, one nahar, wa and nahar is an-nahar, the day. Wa hu and he, as-sami is all hearing, al-alim, all knowing. Translation?
And to Him belongs that which repossesses by night and by day, and He is hearing the knowing.
Okay. Next.
قل أغير الله أتخذ وليا فاطر السماوات والأرض وهو يطعم ولا يطعم قل إني أمرت أن أكون أول من أسلم ولا تكونن من المشركين.
Mashallah, tabarakallah. Qul, say, a is for question. A ghaira is the other than Allah, Allah, attakhizu, I should take waliyan as a protector. Fatir, creator. As-samawat of the heavens, wal earth and the earth. Wahuwa, while he yut'imu, who feeds, wala and not yut'amu, he is fed. Qul, say, inni, indeed I, in is indeed inna, and ya mutakallam is I, indeed I, inni, umirtu, I am commanded, an, that, akuna, I be, awwala, the first man who, aslama, submits to Allah. Wala and not. Takunanna, be, takunanna min of minal mushrikeen, of the polytheists who worship more than one God. Translation?
Say, is the other than Allah I should take as a protector, creator of the heavens and earth. Well, it is He who feeds and is not fed. Say, Muhammad, indeed I have been commanded to be the first among you who submit to Allah and commanded. Do not ever be able to follow these beasts.
Okay, mashallah. Okay, so we end over here on the 14th, okay?
The polytheists.
Mushrik, poly means many. Okay, can you mute yourself, Asma? Asma, mute yourself.
It looks like Hike is like watching something.
Not. It's not me.
Then what is that noise? Heike,
It
you're
was
the only one that's
Asma's.
unmuted.
No, I think Asma, when she talks, then there's some background noise that comes. So when she talks, she has to talk and then mute herself.
Children behind me have no activity of what quiet is.
Okay.
Asma, was it
So-
in your background?
Whose background was it?
Yes, children behind me don't know what quiet is.
Okay.
Yeah, but even
Mushrik.
Asma admits it was her background.
Okay. So when you say something, then just mute yourself. So unmute, say something, and then mute yourself if you have some background noise. Okay. Mushrik means polytheist, right? Okay. Again. Okay. We're talking about polytheists. So the word poly means many. Poly means many, and theist means who you worship. So polytheist are the people who worship more than one god. Like they think they are more than one god. So those are called polytheist. Okay, that's called mushrikeen. They do shirk. Shirk means to make someone to worship someone with Allah. So who are mushrikeen? Hindus are mushrikeen, right? Whoever worships more than one god are called mushrikeen, the polytheists. And who are monotheists? Mono means one. So they worship one god. Do you understand the difference? Monotheist is worshipping one god like Muslims, and polytheists who are worships many god, or more than one god, that are called mushrikeen. Is that clear? You understand the meaning of polytheist, everyone? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you?
Yes, I understand.
Good, mashallah. Okay. So now, okay, we have to do one thing more, I remembered. Yes, very good. Okay, so we have to do ism, fail. So whatever you can see in the screen, we'll do ism. So can you please circle the ism? Oops. Good. Samavat, earth, very good. As Muslim, mushrikeen is a ism. Okay. Now, can you please circle fi'l, the verbs, action words? Fed, them. Okay. Who feeds, them. Actually, who feeds is actually a person. So the word you usually will be, you can say umirtum. You have to take out the root word from it. Turns around. Okay. The word is attakhizukh. Takhiz is to take. That's a fi'l. Takhaz. Qul. Say. That's a fi'l. Yes. Okay. And do we have here any fail? Submit. Aslam. That's something. I'm commanded. Okay. So now let's do harf. Please circle the harf.
Mud.
harf, good. Harf jar, min of. La, harf nafi, harf jar. And the harf jar makes the next word
Inni.
in. Inna is harf taqeed, good. So this is harf taqeed for emphasis. Inna, harf jar, prepositions. La, harf nafi. Good, mashallah. For revision, it's important that we do ism, harf, and fail. Okay, so it stays in our mind. A bit of grammar as well. Okay. Now we're going to do Islamic studies. We were in the Friday prayers, right? Last time I remember we did the small chapter, the Sunnah of Ratiba. What's the Sunnah of Ratiba? Anybody remembers? Sunnah of Ratiba? You have forgotten, right? Okay, so we'll do this again because we need to remember. I'm sure you remember the Jummah prayer, but Sunnah al-Ratiba. I can't hear anyone. Someone needs to read this. Let me check. Something wrong with the internet probably. Because I can't hear anyone.
There's noise all around me, and when it's safe to talk.
Yes, I can see Asma whenever you unmute yourself. I can see that there's a lot of background noise. So,
Did we read this already?
Haika and Aisha, who's going to read this?
Did we read this already?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What does it mean when nobody remembers?
I
So that's
remember
You remember?
voluntary prayers.
Volunteer prayers. Ratiba are volunteer prayers. Okay. There's no harm in reading again. I want Rauda to read.
Do you want me to read?
I'm sorry?
Do you want me to read?
Yes, please.
Okay. As-Sunan al-Ratiba are established voluntary prayers of which the Prophet ﷺ regularly performed in combination with the 5 obligatory prayers. They are performed before and after the obligatory prayers.
Yes.
Can you scroll up a little bit? And offering them entails of a great deal of blessings and rewards. As-Sunan al-Ratiba are as follows. A. 2 rakahs before Fajr prayer. Aisha Radhiyallahu anha reported that Prophet ﷺ said, 2 rakahs of Fajr are better for
What's
me
it
in
say?
this world and all it contains. B. 4 rak'ah before Dhuhr prayer and 2 after it. C. 2 rak'ah after the Maghrib prayer. D. 2 rak'ah after the Isha prayer. Habiba
Yes.
Raziallahu anha said she heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, whoever prays 12 rak'ah in a day and night, and a house will be built for him in paradise. There are 4 before Dhuhr. Can you please scroll down a little bit? Can you please scroll down a little bit? Two after it, 2 after Maghrib, 2 after Isha, 2 before Fajr.
Yeah, then how many are the total?
12.
2 after it, 2 after Maghrib, 2 after Isha, 2, 4, 6, and 2 before Fajr. Okay, so the question is,
It's 12.
As-Sunnah Ratiba 12 and entail great rewards from Allah, true or false?
True.
True. As-Sunnah al-Ratiba are not important.
False. False.
The Prophet ﷺ always prayed As-Sunnah al-Ratiba.
True.
We should follow the example of the Prophet ﷺ by offering us
True.
Sunan al-Ratiba.
True.
Good, mashallah. Okay. Explain the term As-Sunnah al-Ratiba. Ahead.
I can't hear any of you.
Anyone?
Miss Summer, your voice is like cutting.
Anyone else? Yeah, I can't hear anything too.
Your voice was really weird.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can
What
hear
is
you.
the term As-Sunnah al-Ratiba? I can't hear anyone.
Are we doing question 9?
Oh, wait, I said, are you talking?
Okay, can you tell what are Sunan al-Ratiba?
What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Asma. What is Al-Sunan al-Ratiba?
Prayers for Sunnah.
You see, we did the whole chapter. We even did this 2 weeks ago. And we just...
Voluntary prayers.
Yes, voluntary prayers. The voluntary prayer that Prophet ﷺ did, Okay, the 12 rakats, and that are called as-sunan al-ratiba, the volunteer prayers performed by Prophet Sallallahu.
When are they performed? 2 before Fajr,
Good.
4 before Dahar, 2
Okay.
none before Asr, 2 before Maghrib, and 2 before Isha.
So we have 2 in the Fajr, that's 2. 4 in the Zohar makes it 6. How much in Asr?
Not 4 in the Zohar. There are 6 in the Zohar.
Yes, good job.
Bolo 6 in
So
the
there are 12.
Yeah. There are 12. How much in Zohar?
6.
6. How? 4 Sunnah. And after 4 Fard, there's again 2 Sunnah. So 6 plus 2 of the Fajr makes it 8. How much in Maghrib?
2 after.
10. How many in Isha?
15.
How many in Isha?
17.
17?
No, 2 Sunnah.
2?
2 in Isha. That makes it 12. 12 rakat total. So that's what you have to write over here. When are they performed? So you have to write 2 in the Fajr, before Fajr, right? Then 4 and 2 in the Zohar. And then in Maghrib 2 and Isha 2. That makes it 12 volunteer prayers. Sunan al-Ratiba. Okay. So I'm going to post this as homework because I want you to go through this again. Don't forget the work, which is Sunnah prayers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Chapter, you see how I gave 34? Because you didn't do the homework, therefore you didn't remember what the answers were. And I also gave you memorize 285 and 286 of Surah Baqarah. How many have you memorized it?
Where were we supposed to do?
Have you memorized it?
No.
Miss Saba, you never
Yes.
told me to memorize it because I couldn't come to that class where you told us to memorize it.
Okay. Well, you can check the homework. It's there, okay?
Okay.
Asma, Rauda, and Haika.
I don't know.
So we're at 52. And we repeated the chapter because we still have 5 minutes. So we'll read this together. 285, because that was also part of the homework. So who's going to read it? So I did 25 and 26, right? Yeah, last 2 verses. Yes. Who's reading this?
I could.
Go ahead.
آمن الرسول بما
Bismillah
أنزل
ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
إليه آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير.
Very much. So next.
لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت
عليها.
وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, so these are the two last verses of the Surah Baqarah. And if you repeat it every single day, then in 1 week it should be easy to memorize. Okay, so now we're going to do, and it's written the homework. So check the homework, you would know. Now we have time for IXL.
Yes. Can we do something? Can we do addition? Addition?
Which grade is this? Is this one grade 9? Oh.
Compare rational numbers. Put rational numbers in order. That's grade 9.
Yeah.
There we go. Isn't this grade 5?
Yeah.
Can we do addition?
Addition. Okay. Oh, your membership has expired. Okay. So what do we need to do then? So we have to.
What?
Now what you have to do is you'll have to do IXL, and you have to share the screen, and we can do 10 questions like that. Or maybe I could do that too. Give me 1 second. Without going with the membership, we could just take one and do IXL.com. No sign in. Okay. So we're going to do math. I'm going to go from here now. And from here, we have no record, but we could do
Miss Sapa, I'm in grade 5 now.
in grade 5. That's good, mashallah. Let me check. Which one were we doing?
Can we do addition?
Yeah,
The
we're
first
doing
one.
addition.
Addition. We've
The
never
first
done
one?
anything in addition. I want to do addition.
Okay, so write in your notebook and tell me the answer.
We don't need notebooks. Okay. The first one's 9.
Oh, this is subtract.
No, I can
The
tell you the
addition.
answer. Let me animate.
Okay.
Let me annotate.
You want to annotate? Okay.
Yeah, I know the answer. Okay,
Okay.
it's 9, 0, 7, 4, 2.
24709. Okay.
24709.
24709. Good
Yay.
job.
Okay, can I do the next one? Open annotation so I can like use it.
Okay.
All right. So the first one's gonna. Well, I said I was gonna do it. Oh, Haika. So 3, then 2, and then take out 1 from the 5. You got 13 minus
It's 723.
7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 723.
I got it faster than you, Isma.
Good work. Next.
Oh,
Let me annotate, please.
okay, that's so 13 minus 9. That will be.
Plus, you know.
Oh wait, it's plus. Okay.
You have to look at this. The
I got
question.
the answer.
5942.
Yes.
You got it. I'm not checking it, but you have to make sure you're doing it correctly.
All right, 7. Okay, 1, 4 minus. And that's 3. That's 12 minus 3, 9. So 1, 9, and 4 minus 1, 3. 7 minus
Got
1.
the answer.
6, 1,602. I mean 16,291.
291.
I also
Okay.
got it at the same
Good
time.
job. Yeah. You should do everyone together. Why? Because if there's a mistake, then we don't go back. 16291.
Okay.
Great job. Next.
That's 16 minus 7. Okay.
Got the answer.
Okay. 6773.
Yes.
Oops, what happened?
All right, okay. Oh, that's 652. 651.
651.
Easy. 632. Yeah, 632.
Isabel, is it just me or only me and us were answering the questions? No one else.
Oh, it's 832. Oh,
Yeah, you got
I
it
misread
wrong.
the question. I misread the question. I thought it was 632. Anyways,
everybody
as
gets a
421, 421, 421.
Okay, next. Okay, everyone gets a turn. Who's next?
421.
It's 421.
You want annotation?
It's so easy.
It's 421.
It's too easy. I'm yawning.
421.
Brilliant. Oh, the 292.
So we're doing your turns. Who's next? Who's next? Haika, Rauda, anyone?
It's 292.
Can I annotate, please, Miss Saba?
292.
It's
Okay.
292. Easy 292.
No, I opened the annotation. Anyone wants to use the annotation?
Sure.
It's too easy 292.
Is it 292 or 192?
You
292, right?
Mhm.
I said 292 when I realized I was muted.
That's fine. Whose turn is it now?
890.
I said 292 700,000 times and you guys wouldn't listen to it.
495.
895.
895.
Wait. That's, oh yeah, that is. 555. 555.
455, yeah.
Is that correct? 555?
555.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 555.
Okay, so we're done with that. So we got a score of 43, which is not bad. And it took us 3 minutes. I think we
Wow,
started
3
again.
minutes.
Yeah, because it's showing we can't do any more, right?
It's about, I thought we could do it till 100.
We could do it up to 100, but somehow I have to fix it and see what's happened with the membership. It's
Okay.
not working today. Okay? So inshallah, by next week, it should be working. So now we could do Brainpop. And what do we have today? Special media. Looks interesting. So I'll go to Zoom and enable original sound. Because it's here. Last time it was gone. And then we can play the movie. Social media.
Seriously? This stunt again? Dear Nat and Moby, I'm on social media 24/7. How did anyone survive before it was around? Let me know, Stacy. It's hard to imagine going an hour without social media, for some of us anyway. Sharing selfies, sending silly gifts, those never-ending group chats, and of course making sure everyone is updated on our current status. These apps and websites make it easy to stay connected with friends. I turn to my social networks whenever I need some extra TLC or support, and to check in with folks who are into the same stuff as I am. No matter how unusual your hobbies and interests are, you can find a group for it. They're great for exploring different sides of your personality. Yeah, for a lot of us, social media is our doorway to the internet. They're how we listen to music and watch TV, how we play video games and even get our news. They help us keep up with what's going on in our world. Which is good news for the companies that own these tools, because hosting all that action is how they make their money. Social media platforms capture all the stuff you do on them. Every post, comment, and reaction you share is turned into content. That's anything other people might be interested in checking out. If social media were a magazine, your post would be the articles. If it were television, they would be the shows you watch. These companies generate income by sticking ads in the middle of that stuff. Except instead of paying journalists and actors to create content, social media gets the people using it to do all the work. Sure, you receive something in return. You get to use all the fun features a social network offers. But as you do, you're telling them a lot about yourself. What you're listening to, watching, reading, and buying. This is all valuable data for the network. They use it to target you with ads that might appeal to you. Companies pay top dollar to advertise to people who have shown an interest in what they're selling. To the social network, your attention is the product, and advertisers are their main customers. There's nothing necessarily wrong with this setup, but it explains why social media platforms want you to keep posting away. After all, the more content you create, the more money they make. so they notify you when people respond to your posts. Our brains are hardwired to react to feedback. These responses give you a pleasant little jolt, which encourages you to post more, get more feedback, and on it goes. That's why we often behave differently online than we do in real life. You may feel like you have to pump up the positive parts of your life, while playing down stuff that isn't so flattering. This sort of curated identity is disconnected from the real world. No one's life is ever that perfect. On the other end of things, some kids like to post provocative stuff. They might share a point of view that they know will set other people off, or troll other users, starting arguments just to get a reaction. Or they'll bully people with rude remarks or even threats. I know I don't have to remind any of you that making people feel bad online or off is not okay. There's nothing wrong with trying to stand out from the crowd, but you need to be careful about oversharing. That's when you post stuff that should probably remain private. It might not seem like such a big deal in the moment, but remember, once you hit send, that message is no longer yours. It's owned by the platform, and all they see is more juicy content. Posts are nearly impossible to take back even if you delete them. They live on forever in other people's feeds and profiles. Even on platforms that delete old content, it's hard to make anything truly disappear. Anyone can screenshot your post and share them later on. That's why showing good judgment is essential. The best advice is always to stop and think before hitting send. Are you comfortable with anyone being able to see your posts? And do you really want it to be out there forever? Speaking of which, it's a good idea to be smart about your privacy settings. They let you limit who can view your posts. Follow these tips and social media can be fun, helpful, and safe. But remember, there's a lot more to life than what's going on online. So be sure to take a break, put down your phone, and... wow.
Okay. So how many of you are on social media?
Me. Miss
No.
Saba,
Yes.
can I share the next brain pop?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll share my screen. Can you please stop sharing?
Okay.
Wait, we aren't gonna do the questions.
Want to do the questions first? Okay, we'll do the questions first. Okay. So, oops, I just pressed it became correct. Okay, I was just trying to move this, which is coming in the way. Why am I trying to get rid of this?
You can share the screen, Miss Saba.
I can share the screen. Okay.
Yes, we can do questions.
The questions. Okay. Oops. Okay. Question number 2. Most social media platforms make money by?
D. It's either C or D. I think it's D.
Selling paid for advertisers. Good. Read the question. Whose turn is it?
What's one main difference between social media and traditional media such as television? I don't know.
Anyone?
Aika? I don't think it's D.
Oh, it's B. It's B.
Yes,
B?
social media content is created by its users. Correct.
Oh, okay. I see. How do social media platforms target users with ads? Oh, the ads are placed in most prominent parts of your screen. Content you post to use to match you to relevant ads. The more money you spend on the online stores, the more ads you see. Ads you see in real life relate to content you post. D.
Ads you see in real life relates to content you post. Is that correct, everyone?
No.
Nobody tell this right or wrong.
B. Is it B?
How do social media platforms target users with ads? Content you post is used to match you in the relevant ads. B. Correct. Very good. That was
Oh, okay. See, which of these are valuable data for a social media platform is to share the advantage photos and comments you post, any users who such as you follow, the ads that appear in your feed, your password. A.
A. The photos and comments you post. Correct.
All
Anyone
right.
else?
What might
What
motivate
might
people
motivate people?
on social media sites? The more you post, the more content you're allowed to see. The more you post, the fewer ads you see. Posts get back, which people naturally crave. Posting a lot discourages the intention of trolls. What might motivate? Naturally crave C. I think it's C.
See, everyone agrees with that? Haika, Arauda, Aisha?
Posts get feedback, which people naturally crave. It's got to be that C.
Yeah.
Everyone does that. Everyone does that.
Very good.
Yeah, see, it has to be C.
A curated identity is like to be?
Misleading?
Is it misleading, everyone? Is that correct?
Yes!
Misleading. Very good.
Okay, wait. Posting which of the following is most likely an example of oversharing? A review of a movie you just saw, a links on to news articles, a picture of your or the selfie from your birthday party. I think it's a picture of your report card because doesn't it have some information about it, personal stuff?
Yeah.
I think it does sometimes. It does it?
It's oversharing. If you
Yeah.
put your report card, is that oversharing? Correct.
All right, perfect. What is
About
true about a post after you delete it? It can still it can still appear in other people's feeds. It gets automatically saved in a screenshot. It appears in your feed, but no one else's. It's erased from the internet. A.
It can still appear in the people's feed.
Yes.
Okay.
I paid attention. Privacy settings allow you to control dash your post. Feedback to, ads next to, demand to, access to. I think access to posts.
Privacy allow you to control access to your posts. Okay. And everyone, Aisha, what's the answer?
I think
It's definitely D. I
it
think
might
it's
be
D.
D or B.
I think it's D.
Or even A. I don't know.
No. I think it's D.
Allows you to control something, your posts, your feedback, your settings. Well, you don't
I think
need
it's
a
access. You control your access control access to your posts. It should be good. Knew it!
Good job. Access to your
Yay!
post. Because the rest of the things, it doesn't really matter, right? So,
Yep.
okay. Now, I want to share. Rauda, I think you wanted to share her screen.
Lala. I mean, Haika.
Haika,
Yes.
you want to share your screen to show something?
Sure. I'll do some brain pop. So which brain pop do you want to do?
All right, I want something science.
Okay.
Oh, space, Mars.
Okay.
Found a game for
Sorry,
buddies.
this isn't.
You need to make this jelly man really tall. Or fat. But
Enjoy this movie.
Can you
and
guys
visit
hear?
brainpop.com
Yeah, we can hear it and see it.
for much more.
Mute yourselves, guys.
That's not Mars, it's... Wait a second, you want me to say that other planet? Dear Tim and Moby, is there life on Mars? From Conrad. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking if Moby's a Martian. He isn't. Actually, he's from... moving on. The short answer is, we don't know if there's any life on Mars. There's definitely no intelligent life. You know, the kind that can build cities and stuff. But Mars has enough in common with Earth that there might be simpler forms of life there. Well, they're more alike than you might think. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, the next closest after us. It has a similar tilt, which gives it 4 seasons. And it's terrestrial, which means it's made of rocks and minerals. If you landed on the Martian surface, you'd notice many of the same natural features we have here on Earth. There are canyons and mountains, and its poles have ice caps, just like ours. Yep, you can see Mars without a telescope. That's why people have been wondering about it since ancient times. Its reddish color led the ancient Romans to name it after their god of war. And as recently as the early 1900s, some astronomers were certain there was intelligent life up there. They interpreted some lines on the planet's surface as a network of canals. These could only have been created by an advanced society. Nope, they were completely wrong. The canals turned out to be an optical illusion caused by their telescope lenses. As technology improved, astronomers were able to learn a lot more about Mars. Orbiters and landers have been gathering data about the planet since the 1970s. Starting in the 1990s, NASA has sent a series of remote-controlled rovers to explore the surface. So, in the last 40 years, there's been a flood of new information about Mars' climate and geology. Well, like we now know that Mars is red because its surface is covered in iron oxide, better known as rust. And we've learned about Mars' massive dust storms, which can cover the entire planet. So far, no mission has uncovered any evidence of life, but NASA has found some tantalizing hints. The most important clue is the substance that all life depends on. No, water. Most scientists believe that a planet needs liquid water to support life. Only liquid water can deliver nutrients to living cells and dissolve waste. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, so it doesn't trap heat like ours does. The average surface temperature is way below 0. So even though Mars does have water, it's mainly locked up as ice. And the air is mostly carbon dioxide, so it would be impossible for creatures like us to breathe. Right, plants and other organisms can breathe carbon dioxide. And here on Earth, there are microorganisms that thrive in the cold with little or no oxygen. So it's possible that Mars might support more basic forms of life. Recent evidence has hinted at where these Martians could live. Satellite photos of mountains and craters reveal something strange. During the Martian spring and summer, dark streaks grow down their slopes. Then they disappear when the weather gets cold again. Recent analysis confirms that these streaks are what they appear to be, flowing streams of water. Right, even in the summer, most places on Mars are still freezing. But the streams are filled with a chemical that keeps them liquid at very cold temperatures. No life form on Earth could survive in this stuff, but on Mars? It's entirely possible. Anyway, even if Mars is lifeless now, that doesn't mean it was always so. There's plenty of evidence that long ago, water flowed freely throughout the Martian year. There are riverbeds and other landforms that seemed like they were carved by flowing water. If that's true, there's a good chance that Mars once supported life. Since it's more than 4 billion years old, it's kind of difficult to say when. No, silly, those are Mars moons, Phobos and Deimos. Martian battle destroyers? They're tiny chunks of barren rock. Did you even listen to a word I said? Visit us at brainpop.com for more on this topic and hundreds of others. You'll find movies, games, quizzes, and activities. Learn more about the difference Brainpop can make.
Which brain pop do you want to do now? What brain pop do you want to do now, guys?
Can everyone hear?
Yep.
Yeah. Which brain pop do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Do you guys want to do Nikola Tesla?
Sure.
Hey guys, so I found this game called Hair Challenge and it's pretty awesome. You try to
Enjoy
Sorry,
this
that
movie,
wasn't
then
ad.
visit brainpop.com for much more. Once I harness the power of lightning, I'll be able to rule the world! Thanks. Dear Tim and Moby, my brother says Nikola Tesla was the most amazing guy ever. I say it's Batman. Who's right? From Elena. Sorry, Elena, but your brother's right. Tesla is way cooler than Batman. He was born in 1856 in what's now Croatia. One day, when young Nico was petting his cat, a spark of static electricity jumped from its fur to his hand. At that moment, he decided to spend his life studying electricity. He grew particularly interested in its link with magnetism. The relationship between these forces lay at the heart of Tesla's greatest inventions. It had long been known that electric currents produce magnetic fields. and that moving a magnet near a wire would create a current in the wire. Moving a wire through a magnetic field had the same result. This phenomenon, electromagnetic induction, was behind the first practical generators and motors. Using induction, you could convert motion into electricity, and electricity back into mechanical motion. By the time Tesla was a young man, electricity was powering industrial equipment and lighting up buildings. But he had already thought of designs that would greatly improve the technology. Well, induction naturally produces alternating current, where the direction of electricity switches back and forth. But AC was tricky to work with. Engineers couldn't figure out how to build a decent AC motor. So early generators and motors were built to work with direct or one-way current. In these systems, the key moving part, the rotor, had to physically rub up against the power source over and over again. They wasted lots of electricity, and their parts wore out all the time. Plus, all those sparks were a constant fire risk. In the 1880s, Tesla began to develop an idea for an AC motor, but his plans weren't going anywhere in Europe. So he set sail for America. He landed in New York, where he went to work for the world's most famous inventor, Thomas Edison. Edison had just developed the first power grid for electrifying entire cities. It was revolutionary, but like everything else at the time, it relied on DC power. The power plants had to generate low voltages that would be safe to use in the home. Such a weak current couldn't travel far, so lots of plants were needed. But Tesla envisioned AC generators that could crank out 1,000,000 volts. That meant fewer power plants, since high voltage can travel much farther. No, you're right. It'd be really dangerous if 1,000,000 volts came out of your wall sockets. But Tesla knew that he could reduce AC current to safer levels with a transformer. The high voltage runs through a large coil, creating a strong magnetic field. That induces a current in a smaller coil nearby. The smaller the second coil is, the weaker the current that's induced. So after you run high voltage through a transformer, it's perfectly safe for home use. No, Edison hated it. Since he owned most of the patents for DC power distribution, he'd lose money if cities switched to AC. So Tesla quit working for Edison. But soon, his ideas attracted the attention of a rich industrialist named George Westinghouse. He wanted to build the AC motor Tesla had been dreaming of for years. It was an ingenious design. The central rotor had wire coils on its ends. A set of surrounding coils were electrified in a precise sequence. Their magnetic fields would induce a current in the rotor's coils. Then, the competing magnetic fields would cause the rotor to spin. This induction motor was light years ahead of anything else at the time. Unlike older models, it ran on AC, and the rotor spun without touching anything. Today, variations are still used in everything from cars to air conditioners. Next, Westinghouse used Tesla's AC power system to light the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, which was like a 19th century Disney World. 27 million visitors saw AC in action, and just like that, the war between alternating and direct current pretty much ended. Today, almost every electric system on Earth distributes AC power. Nope, Tesla wasn't finished. Soon he undertook a series of experiments in wireless energy transmission. His dream was similar to the wireless technology we enjoy today, a system that could beam all sorts of information around the globe. The key was high-frequency electricity. Well, the AC power that comes out of the wall has a frequency of 60 Hertz. That means the current switches direction 60 times a second. Tesla built a remarkable device that could boost the frequency to hundreds of thousands of hertz. It also boosted the power to millions of volts. It was called the Tesla Coil. It could be modified to broadcast radio waves for miles and miles. And in fact, that's just what an inventor named Guglielmo Marconi used it for, much to Tesla's dismay. Tesla couldn't convince the courts that Marconi's radio had infringed on his patents. He kept working on his own projects, including a way to transmit electric power wirelessly. He also said that he was working on an energy beam weapon, a force field, and a camera that could take pictures of thoughts. But he never took notes, and some of these ideas were probably fantasies. As he got older, he started suffering from serious mental illness. When he died in 1943, he was broke and remembered more for his eccentric ideas than his serious ones. That same year, the Supreme Court ruled that Marconi had, in fact, used Tesla's patents. And these days, the public is more aware of Tesla's accomplishments. An internet campaign even raised millions of dollars to preserve his New York laboratory. The goal is to turn it into a museum dedicated to Tesla's legacy. Oh yes, there'll be a Tesla coil, all right. One large enough to communicate with the Alpha Centauri system. Ah! Visit us at brainpop.com for.
Okay, so you want to do something else?
Actually, can we please duplicate?
I don't like to look at.
Need to do something different. How about Kahoot?
No, they want to look at.
Okay, you can do that.
Look at now work for you, Asma. Remember we tried last time, it didn't work.
Okay.
You can do Kahoot.
I mean, sure. Why not? Can we do flags then?
What?
In Kahoot, can we do flags?
Flags?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can share the screen.
Okay.
Share the screen.
Then
Okay, give me a second.
you can go ahead with it.
Hmm.
Let's do flags.
Are you sure you want to do flags?
Okay, fine. Animals then.
Are you sure animals?
I don't know. I want an easy topic.
Science.
Can we do animals?
I don't want to do animals.
Why?
Let's do acceleration. Just kidding.
But how am I supposed to answer anything?
Okay. How about rocks?
What?
Okay, fine. Okay, hold up. Okay, these are like physics. So you guys tell me.
So searching up movies or something. Ooh, emojis, emojis.
Emoji. Okay, no, I'm gonna do movies.
Okay, fine. Let's see what movie is. 10 leadership lessons.
Only 11 questions. That's something longer.
All right. Find your spark. I love the
Which one?
go up, more up. Yeah, there. Find your spark. Have you watched this movie? I loved it.
No, I didn't watch it.
It's super nice. It's called Soul,
Oh.
and it's super nice. I really liked it.
What about Guess the Disney Princess?
Yes, I like this side. Yes.
Okay.
You're a Disney princess.
All right. I'll join in. Sorry, baby's in the background. And she's screaming because she wants something.
Is anyone else joining?
Yeah, I'm gonna join.
Okay.
It just keeps loading. It won't let me in. I joined. It won't let me in.
Why not?
I don't know. It just keeps loading.
Maybe try again.
Sorry, a baby's in the background who's screaming because she wants something. I'll try again.
Hi, are you joining?
No.
I mean, come on, it's Disney princesses.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
What should I join in with?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Okay, so what's the code?
879-5218.
Okay, I'm joining in.
Oh, it just keeps loading. Let me in. Let me try again.
I joined in.
Okay.
Ugh, it just keeps loading.
I think it's the same reason because you're in Pakistan.
Yeah. I don't think I can play Kahoot or Blue Kit anymore.
Mhm.
But I will be leaving soon, I think, like maybe after a week or two.
Okay. Okay, so do you mind if we play then?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll just hop off then.
Oh, it's a Disney Princess song. I didn't know that.
Okay. I'll just hop off then. You guys can play. I'll just go. Okay?
Disney Princess is filmed with some of the world's most timeless songs. Can you identify these beloved tunes?
Okay, everyone mute themselves.
Okay.
Let's look at the hidden treasures. I don't know this. Okay. Which song shows Belle to be slowly becoming friends? Oh man. Oh, everyone should know this one.
Arabian Nights.
Yes, someone married at crisis for his practice archery on her free day. Okay. Cinderella sings a classic song to her animal friends after waking up early in the morning. I don't know.
I don't know this.
Yeah. A dream is a wish your heart makes. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it. Snow White sings a song to her seven dwarf friends. Oh. Laura sings a song to her animal friends in the forest before being interrupted by Prince Philip. Oh.
Getting everything wrong.
I'm just guessing. Oh, this one everyone should know.
This is the first one I got correct.
Who put Let It Go?
I didn't.
Not me.
Haika.
No, it wasn't me. I got it correct.
Then who put it in? It was me. Yeah, it was me.
Oh my god. What dreams her of leaving her island, sailing the world? Which tune expresses her wish to explore the sea?
Oh yeah.
You know, line in the sky, you can see. Yeah.
Calls me. No one knows how far I'll go.
This is a song to John Smith in hopes of showing him the beauty of the natural world.
I don't remember watching this movie.
Yeah. Okay, we all got it.
No, we're doing a quiz about songs and movies.
Oh. I got
I
it
thought it
right.
was almost there.
A lot of the certification should naturally express her presences that which song shows her true emotions. Oh. I think I got it wrong. Yes, I got it right.
I got it wrong.
Did you guys watch Mulan?
No,
Oh, okay, because there's
We
like
did, Haika.
not
Yeah.
that.
The
Not
cartoon or real life?
the cartoon one.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's one scene where she's like in front of mirrors and then she's like singing, so that's how I knew it's reflection. Okay.
like
Yay. Yay. And winner.
Yay!
Come on, let's go. Okay. Good job, everyone. Yay. Okay, what do you want to do now?
Okay, everything is done today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
get to.
Do your homework. Inshallah, see you next week. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.